Police are using AI to spy on photos, TikTok might become your new gaming playground, and Apple is building robot friends for your home. Get ready for some mind-blowing news today. We've got the scoop on today's hottest AI stories. Hey everyone, and welcome back to Kitty AI Daily. I'm your host Kitty, and I am absolutely buzzing with excitement about today's AI news. We've got some game-changing developments that will blow your mind. First up, we're talking about a crazy AI tool that can figure out exactly where any photo was taken. Yes, exactly. And police departments are already eyeing it. Then we'll dive into this incredible new concept that could turn TikTok into an endless gaming universe created by users like you. And finally, wait until you hear about Apple's secret plans for robot assistants, a super smart Siri, and home security cameras. All right, let's dive into today's first story. Okay, hold on to your hats for this one. The Los Angeles Police Department is looking at getting their hands on an AI tool called GeoSpy. And let me tell you, this is both incredible and slightly terrifying. So what is GeoSpy? Well, imagine taking a photo anywhere in the world and this AI can analyze it and figure out exactly where that photo was taken, sometimes down to the specific address. We're talking seconds here, people. This AI examines every tiny detail in your photos, things like soil, architecture, roof shapes, building materials, road patterns, and landscaping. Then it compares all these clues to a massive database of images and spatial data to pinpoint the location. And get this! It can sometimes identify the exact home or building where a photo was taken, even if the picture was shot indoors with no windows or street views visible. That's absolutely incredible, right? According to documents obtained by 404 Media, the LAPD's Robbery Homicide Division actually tried to purchase a GeoSpy license back in October 2024. This marks the first time we're hearing about a U.S. law enforcement agency publicly pursuing this kind of technology. Now, here's where it gets a little concerning. The founder of GeoSpy has actually demonstrated using this tool to track undocumented immigrants in sanctuary cities, including Los Angeles. That raises some serious privacy questions, doesn't it? In one real-world example, police used GeoSpy to locate a fugitive within just 20 minutes. Even when Google Earth didn't have up-to-date imagery for the area, the AI fused multiple data sources to provide a precise address that led to a successful arrest. Detectives using this tool have described its results as the exact hit, emphasizing just how accurate and fast it really is. Let me break this down for you. This technology means that any photo you share online could potentially be used to determine your exact location. Even if you think you're being careful by not geotagging your images or showing identifiable landmarks, this AI can pick up on tiny details you'd never even notice, like the type of soil, specific architectural styles, or vegetation that's unique to certain regions. For most of us, this might just mean being more careful about what photos we share online. But for vulnerable populations, this could pose serious risks. The ability to pinpoint locations from seemingly innocent photos, especially those taken indoors, is a game changer for surveillance capabilities. The real-world impact here is huge. While this tool could help solve crimes faster and more efficiently, it also represents a massive expansion of surveillance capabilities without clear guidelines or oversight. As AI-powered surveillance tools become more common, we need to have serious conversations about privacy, transparency, and ethical boundaries. And get this, there are actually free versions of GeoSpy available online right now, meaning anyone with an internet connection can try this technology. The law enforcement version likely has enhanced capabilities, but it's wild to think this power is available to the public, isn't it? Now, let's switch gears to something a little more fun. Have you ever been scrolling through TikTok and thought, you know what would make this even better? If I could play mini-games instead of just watching videos? Well, it turns out you might not be alone. A new app concept is gaining serious attention, and it's exactly what I just described. A TikTok-style endless feed of mini-games, all created by users within the app itself. This idea, highlighted in a viral post by Ike Drescher on X, formerly Twitter, envisions a platform where you can both play and build mini-games, swiping through an infinite stream just like TikTok's video feed. Imagine this. Instead of just swiping past dance challenges and cooking videos, you're swiping through bite-sized games that other users have created. 1 minute you're playing a puzzle game, the next you're trying a quick reflex challenge, then maybe a word game, all created by regular users like you and me. Now, TikTok itself doesn't currently offer this exact experience, but they've been experimenting with in-app games. They've partnered with game developers to offer HTML5-based mini-games, but these aren't organized in an endless, user-generated feed like this concept suggests. What's really interesting is that there's already some demand for this kind of content on TikTok. Creators have been developing tutorials for making simple swipe games and interactive challenges within TikTok's existing features. These games typically use TikTok's built-in tools, rather than a dedicated game engine, but they show that users are hungry for more interactive content. The endless feed or infinite scroll mechanic is, of course, what makes TikTok so addictive. It's designed to keep you engaged by continuously serving new content. Applying this to mini-games would mean you could swipe from one game to the next without interruption, creating what could be an incredibly engaging and potentially even more addictive experience. This concept could completely change how we think about casual gaming and social media. Instead of downloading separate games or apps, you'd have an endless stream of user-created games at your fingertips, all in one place. For creators, this opens up incredible possibilities. Imagine being able to create and share your own mini-games without needing to know complex coding or game development. It could democratize game creation in the same way TikTok democratized video creation. For players, it means an almost infinite variety of games to try, with new ones appearing constantly. You'd never run out of new games to play, and you'd discover games you might never have sought out on your own. The real-world impact here could be massive. We're already seeing platforms like Roblox and Fortnite allow users to create and share games, but they don't have TikTok's discovery algorithm. Combining the addictive nature of TikTok's content delivery with user-generated games could create a new category of social gaming that blurs the line between social media and gaming. And let's be honest, with how addictive TikTok already is, adding interactive games to the mix could make it even harder to put down. This could represent the next evolution of both social media and casual gaming, creating a new form of entertainment that's more engaging and interactive than anything we've seen before. The viral response to this concept suggests there's real interest in this kind of platform. Whether it's TikTok that develops it or a new competitor, I wouldn't be surprised to see something like this become a reality in the near future. All right, are you ready for what might be the most exciting news of the day? Apple is secretly working on some absolutely incredible AI-powered smart home devices that sound like they're straight out of a sci-fi movie. According to reports from The Verge, Apple is developing a whole suite of AI-powered smart home devices, including a tabletop robot with a motorized display, a completely lifelike Siri assistant, and advanced home security cameras. And these aren't just concepts. They're targeting launches between 2026 and 2027. Let's start with the star of the show, the tabletop robot, codenamed J595. Picture this: an iPad-sized display mounted on a motorized robotic arm that can swivel and actually follow you around a room. This device can tilt up and down, spin a full 360 degrees, and physically look at whoever is speaking. How cool is that? The J595 is designed to be like a virtual companion in your home, perfect for video conferencing, remote work, home automation, and even security monitoring. Apple has reportedly assembled a team of several hundred people for this project, which was actually approved by executives back in 2022, but has only recently ramped up development. Now you might be wondering how much this futuristic robot friend will cost. Get ready for this. The estimated price is around $1,000. Yes, you heard that right. $1,000 for what's essentially a very smart, very movable iPad. But wait, there's more. The J595 will run on a new multi-user operating system called Charismatic, which emphasizes voice-first interaction, widgets, and personalized views for different household members. and it will feature a completely revamped version of Siri. Which brings me to the next big announcement. Apple is planning a major revamp of Siri under projects codenamed Linwood and Glenwood. The new Siri will feature a visual, personality-driven interface called Bubbles, using animated memoji avatars for more natural and engaging interactions. No more just a voice popping up, you'll actually see Siri as a character. This new Siri will offer real-time suggestions for things like meals and travel, and will even integrate with third-party AI models such as Anthropic Claude. That's a big change for Apple, which typically likes to keep everything in-house. But Apple isn't stopping there. They're also developing battery-powered home security cameras, codenamed J450, with facial recognition, infrared sensors, and battery life that could last for months. These cameras will be able to automate things like lighting and music based on who's present, and they're being designed with Apple's usual strong focus on privacy, leveraging their private cloud compute. And for those who want something a bit simpler, Apple is also working on a smaller wall-mounted smart display called J490, expected as early as mid-2026. This will serve as a smart home hub with a 6-inch display, FaceTime camera, and support for music, browsing, notes, and appliance control. Apple's move into these AI-powered smart home devices represents a huge shift in their strategy, especially after canceling their self-driving car project. They're clearly looking for new growth areas, and your home seems to be the next frontier. For Apple users, this means your ecosystem is about to get even more integrated. Imagine your iPhone, iPad, Mac, Apple Watch, and now these new smart home devices all working together seamlessly with AI at the center. The J595 robot in particular could be a game changer for how we interact with technology in our homes. Instead of just having static smart speakers or displays, you'd have a device that can actually move to where you need it, follow conversations, and provide a more natural, interactive experience. The new Siri with its visual Bubbles interface could make interacting with AI feel much more natural and engaging. This could be especially helpful for those who find current voice assistants impersonal or frustrating to use. The security cameras, while not revolutionary in concept, will likely stand out for their privacy features and integration with the Apple ecosystem. For Apple users who prioritize privacy, these could be a compelling alternative to options from Google, Amazon, or other security camera makers. The real-world impact here is significant. Apple entering the smart home robotics space puts them in competition with devices like Samsung's Bally, coming in 2025, LG's AI Agent, and Amazon's Astro robot. But with Apple's focus on design, user experience, and privacy, they could potentially leapfrog the competition. These devices also represent Apple's broader Apple Intelligence initiative, which is bringing advanced AI features across their product line. By extending this into the home, Apple is positioning itself to be at the center of your digital life in ways we haven't seen before. Of course, with a price tag of $1,000 for the J595 robot, these devices won't be for everyone initially. But if Apple's history is any indication, we can expect to see more affordable versions in the future as the technology matures and production costs come down. Wow, what an incredible day in AI news! From police using AI to pinpoint photo locations, to the potential of TikTok becoming a gaming platform, to Apple's secret robot plans, the future is arriving faster than ever. Let me know in the comments which of these stories blew your mind the most. Are you excited about Apple's robot assistant? Concerned about GeoSpy's privacy implications? Or can't wait for that endless TikTok gaming feed? Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to Kitty AI Daily for all the latest AI news delivered with energy and excitement. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you on Monday with more incredible AI news right here on Kitty AI Daily. Stay curious, stay informed, and embrace the amazing AI future that's unfolding right before our eyes. Have a great weekend. Peace out.